Dear viewers, types of functions, irrational function and algebraic function which is not rational is called an irrational function. Example, f of x is equal to x plus root x plus 6, g of x is equal to x cube minus root x by 1 plus x power 1 by 4 are irrational functions. A irrational function have irrational numbers in that. So that type of function is called a irrational function. Okay, all of you. That's all. Here, 18th one, transcendental function. A function which is not algebraic is called a transcendental function. Trigonometric, inverse trigonometric, exponential and logarithmic functions are transcendental function. Here, a function which is not algebraic, is called a transcendental function. Example, trigonometric, inverse trigonometric, exponential and logarithmic functions are all transcendental function. Okay, all of you. That's all. Here we have types of function. What is explicit function and what is implicit function? A function is said to be explicit if it can be expressed directly in terms of independent variable. A function is said to be explicit function. It can be expressed directly in terms of independent variable. That is, example, y is equal to sin x plus this is log x, or y is equal to sin inverse x plus or tan inverse x. You take tan inverse x plus e power x, like this. These are the directly independent variables. If these functions are directly independent variable, then we say this type of functions are explicit function. Whereas this implicit function, you see, if the function cannot be expressed directly in terms of independent variable, then we say that type of function is called implicit function. Here x square y square is equal to x square y square is equal to this is 4ab. This function. This function is what? This is implicit function. So x square y square is equal to a minus x whole square into b minus y whole square. This type of functions are what? Implicit functions. Okay, all of you. These are the explicit function and implicit functions. Here we have the types of functions. Trigonometric functions. Here sin x, cos x, tan x, cot x, secant x, cosecant x. These are the trigonometric functions. What are the trigonometric functions? Sin x, cos x, tan x, cot x, secant x, cosecant x are trigonometric functions. Sin x domain are range closure interval minus 1 comma 1. Cos x domain are range closure interval minus 1 comma 1. Tan x domain r minus 2n plus 1 pi by 2, n belongs to I. Here r is the range. Cot x r minus n pi, n belongs to I. This is the range is r. Y is equal to secant x, r minus 2n plus 1 pi by 2, n belongs to I. My open minus infinity to minus 1 close, union 1 closed 1 open infinity. Y is equal to cosecant x, r minus n pi, n belongs to I. Minus infinity to minus 1 closed, union closed 1 to infinity. These are the trigonometric functions and the domain and the ranges of the function. Okay, all of you. That's all. Here we have the problem. If f r to r is defined by f of x is equal to step x denotes the greatest integer function, then the value of f of root 2 plus f of minus root 2. So f of x is equal to step x. Here step x value n less than x less than or equal to n plus 1. But here root 2 value 1.414. Root 2 value 1.414. So we have this is 2 less than x less than or equal to 2 less than x less than or equal 1 less than or equal to x less than 2. Here n less than or equal to n plus 1. What is the greatest value? F of root 2 is equal to 2. F of root 2 is equal to 1 here. 1 less than x less than 2. Here f of root 2 is equal to 1. Generally step x is equal to x plus this fractional part of x. Here 1 plus fractional part 0.414. So we take here x value is 1. So x value is 1. So 1 less than or equal to x less than 2. So here f of root 2 is equal to what? Step of 1 plus this is set of 1 plus step root 2 is equal to this is 1 plus set of 0.414. So value taken as 1. Here this value is 1. F of minus root 2 is equal to f of minus root 2 value. Step of minus root 2 is equal to what? This is in between 2 less than or equal to x less than 1. So minus 2 less than or equal to x less than 1. So this value is minus 2. So f of root 2 plus f of minus root 2 is equal to 1 minus 2 is equal to minus 1. So we have the option 4 is the answer. Okay, all of you. That's all. Dear viewers, we have the problem. If f of x is equal to sin pi square x, sin step 5 pi square x plus sin step minus pi square x, where step x denotes the greatest integer function, then f of pi by 2 is equal to. So here step x is the greatest integer function. Step pi square. Pi is equal to what? 3.14. Pi square is equal to what? 3.856 like this. So here pi square, this is 9 points. 9 point. That means 9 less than pi square less than 10. Similarly, this is implies minus 9 greater than pi square greater than 10. So this can be written as minus 10. This is minus pi square. Minus 10 less than minus pi square less than minus 9. So step pi square is equal to 9 and step of minus pi square is equal to minus 10. So f of x is equal to sine of this pi square value 9x plus sine of minus 10 into x implies sine 9x minus sine 10x. So f of pi by 2 is equal to, that is sine 9 into pi by 2 minus sine 10 into pi by 2. 2 pi is equal to sine of 4 pi plus pi by 2. Pi by 2 minus sine 5 pi. This value is what? Sine pi by 2 minus 0. Sine pi by 2 value 1 minus 0 is equal to 1. So we have the option 2 is the answer. Okay, all of you. That's all. Dear viewers, we have the problem. If f of x is equal to sine of pi by 3 step x minus x square, where step x denotes the greatest, the integer function, then the value of f of root over pi by 3 is. So here you take this one, f of x is equal to sine of, this is pi by 3. Pi by 3 of step x minus x square. We know the formula, sine of a minus b is equal to, what is sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. Okay, all of you. You expand like this. So f of x is equal to, this is sine pi by 3 of step x into cos x square minus cos pi by 3 of step x into sin x square. Here you take this value, step of step x is equal to, step x is equal to step of root over pi by 3. But here root over pi by 3 is equal to what? Root over pi by 3 is equal to 3.14 by 3 is equal to root over 1.04 approximately. So what is root over 1.04? This is equal to step of root over 1.04. This value 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to less than 2. 1 less than or equal to x less than 2. So we take this value is 1. So this value, step x is equal to step of root over pi by 3 value, step of root over 1.04. This value is 1. Why? Because the condition is this. Okay, all of you. Then you have to write f of root over pi by 3 equal to sine pi by 3, sine pi by 3 into what is, into this step x value is 1. So cos x square. X square means root over pi by 3 whole square means root over pi by 3 whole square minus cos pi by 3 into sine root over pi by 3 whole square. Square root cancel is equal to what? Sine pi by 3 into cos pi by 3 minus cos pi by 3 into sine pi by 3. You observe here, sine pi by 3 into cos pi by 3, sine pi by 3 into cos pi by 3. These two are cancelled, equal to what? 0. So this value is what? This is 0. Option 3 is the answer. Okay, all of you. That's all. Here we have given one more problem. If f of x is equal to 1, x is rational, is equal to 0, x is irrational, then f circle f of root 5 is equal to. Here we have f of x is equal to 1, x is rational, is equal to 0, x is irrational. Here you observe here, f of root 5 is equal to f of root 5. So here root 5 is the irrational number. So root 5 is irrational number. So we have f of root 5 is equal to 0. f of 0 is equal to f of 0. 0 is the rational number is equal to 1. Then what is the answer? Option 2 is the answer. Okay, all of you. That's all. Here we have one more problem on functions. If if g of x is equal to cube root of x square plus 1, f of x is equal to root over x cube minus 2, then f circle g of minus 4 equal to. This is the problem. Then we have to find f of g of minus 4. Here f circle g is equal to, here f circle g of minus 4 is equal to f of g of minus 4. But what is g of x? G of x is equal to cube root of x square plus 11. So g of minus 4 is equal to what? This is cube root of this value minus 4 whole square plus 1. G of minus 4 is equal to cube root of 16 plus 11 is equal to cube root of 27. This 27 can be written as 3 cube root of, that is 1 whole power 1 by 3. 3 cancel. What is the value? G of minus 4 is equal to 3. G of minus 4 is equal to 3. Then we have f of 3. F of 3 is equal to, what is f of x? F of x is equal to what? This is root over x cube minus 2 from this one. Is equal, implies f of 3 is equal to, that is root over 3 square plus 1. 3 square minus 2 is equal to root over 3 cube is equal to what? 27. 27 minus 2 is equal to what? Root 25. Root 25 is equal to what? 5. So f of 3 is equal to what? 5. F of 3 is equal to 5. Therefore, f circle g of minus 4 is equal to 5. Then we have the option 3 is the answer. Okay, all of you. That's all.